Yeah, okay. Stupid.
You guys are just a couple.
What dumb fucks. I swear to God. Okay, so here's why three idiots are laughing. We've got the video on, right? Because we got a Zoom guest coming on later, and Ted and Mark are looking at themselves on the big screen, making.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Look at.
Hey guys, it's guys, audio show, audio show. People can't see that, Ted. What the fuck?
So when we do something on the screen, there's like a second delay. It's just funny.
This is, okay, you know what? I'm going to change this. When I tell people, I'm like, oh, I got a show called when I have talked to the guests, and I'm like, I have a show called The Real Three Idiots, and I'm going to say, don't be thrown off by the name. You know what I'm going to say? Yeah, they're just fucking idiots. Ted, enough. Come on.
So cool.
What the fuck, dude? Focus on what we're talking about.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking dickhead. Oh, so did I tell you guys last week I went camping?
My condolences.
No, I went out. I got some supplies. I went out into the woods. Yeah. And I paid attention to what Jason said, right? Water, fire, shelter, food. It was pretty cool.
I love that band.
Water, shelter, fire.
You think
food.
Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Oh, yeah, them too. I like them too.
Oh, dude, Earth, Wind, and Fire is awesome. So, yeah, I built
The other one was a cover band of them. Fire, water, shelter, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind, and Fire Shelter.
Bivouac, lean-to.
Am I? You know what? Considering that you guys are sober, you guys seem really off today. So, yeah, no, dude, I did it. I built a little A-frame. I collected rainwater. I built a fire. I found some berries and some mushrooms.
You did all that in the forest preserve about a half a mile away from the paved trail?
He survived on dinkleberries.
No,
His underwear.
I ate.
Don't make me tell you the
I ate
dingleberry
berries
story.
and mushrooms. You know, the only problem was.
It was all from the dispensary?
Yeah, it was. I woke up naked in my neighbor's yard, man. I think I burned down his garage. I think that was me.
Yeah.
I have no actual recognition of what I did, or
So you pulled a Robert Downey Jr.
Wait, did he burn down his house?
No, I think when he was on his drug binge back in the 90s, early 2000s, like he woke up and he like went to somebody's house and fell asleep in their bed. And actually, the CFO of Tyson Foods, who's like
He
a
did
young
that
guy.
too?
Yeah, he I guess he got so pissed drunk he like went to somebody's house and just fell asleep in their bed. Which
That happened to an athlete. That happened to an actor. That happened to a guy. That happens more times than.
That's pretty crazy.
you would
All
think
right,
would
so
happen.
so you're blind drunk, but you can get in a car and drive somewhere, and you think that's your house?
Well, there's a phenomenon. I don't think there's a medical term for it, but
I think it is alcoholism.
No, there's a point like instead of just like passing out, you turn into like a brainstem where you just like you can move around, but you're just like you've checked out mentally completely. So you can just like you can actually
You know what we call that? We call that Ted on the show.
you're mobile, agile, and hostile. Except you
can't drive a car, dude.
That's like
the whole
Wolf of
saying,
Wall Street,
like,
right?
Oh, I drive better when I'm drunk.
Oh man,
Yeah.
we had a buddy of mine, Jerry. I can say last names, right?
why don't you just give the initial?
Okay, Jerry P. Okay, and so he
Jerry
when,
P.
when we were in
Seinfeld.
high school, he spent all his money, bought a Trans Am, Chevy Camaro. He bought a Camaro.
Okay.
It's actually from my old man's place.
Did it have the little? What's the one with the Firebird? Like the big
Firebird.
The Firebird.
That's a Trans Am.
Oh, okay.
That's a Trans Am. So he buys this thing, and he's always claiming, I drive better when I'm drunk. I drive better when I'm drunk. And then one day,
that's a great thing to brag about.
We left a little tiki place. That tiki place on Cumberland. Is it Cumberland or River Road?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, over there. He pulled out of there doing about 75 out of the parking lot.
Out of the Thirsty Whale?
Yeah.
Remember the Thirsty Whale?
I remember the Thirsty Whale. I'll tell you a Thirsty
Yeah,
Whale
so it's the
story when
tiki bar thing that's right there. Yeah, he pulled out of there about 70 miles an hour.
Nice.
And just wrapped his car around a pole. Yeah.
But he's a better driver when he's under the influence than when he's sober. Per him.
Well, he was right
It
up until
wasn't
that
his
point.
fault that fucking pole hit.
That fucking pole jumped right out in front of him. No, it's pretty wild. All right, so this is kind of funny. So I love doing this. So last Thursday, after we recorded on Wednesday, I got a text from my sister, and she said, "Hey, tell me about your new job." And I'm like, what? That's how she gets her information from me? Yeah.
Oh, you're like Facebook now.
Yeah, she gets
This
it
is
off the show.
Facebook for your family.
Yeah, she gets it off the show, right? So I guess she got to that part, and then I guess she kept listening, and she sent me another text, and she goes, "By the way, who'd I marry?" You remember?
Oh, yeah,
remember?
that's right.
Remember? I made up a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crunch time.
How was the wedding? Did anybody ask you?
It's not till next week.
Oh,
Yeah, wedding's next week. Yeah, I mean,
So I went home and I told my wife. I told my wife what happened, and she's just quiet. I'm like, this is gonna come back to bite him, isn't it? She's like, probably. She's like, yeah.
Well, you have actually 3 more plausible scenarios lined up in case there's some follow-up questions, right?
Renewal wedding vows.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Your
went
other,
over
the
all
best one I told her was, no, my other sister.
Yeah.
So now you got a fake sister.
Be my adopted sister.
Yeah, and that'll be Ted. So you're going to have to bring your adopted sister to like functions at work. Ted will put a wig on. You met my sister Jackie.
She's
this
hideous.
This is my other sister.
Jack off.
Ginny.
Oh my
Tina.
God,
Tina. You'll be Tina.
Ted, would you? We've been friends for a long time now.
Cross-dressing.
Would you be willing to transgender yourself and be my sister at a function?
And you have to tuck.
And
You've got to tuck because you're wearing a skirt.
Well, number one, I don't think I have to transgender do that. I think I just have to just kind of go and drag, right? I mean,
No, I would demand that you
there's a
full
full
on become a
operation.
woman.
there's a full
Reversible
transition. There's a full
operation.
transition.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna. You're not gonna sell it, Ted, unless you go the 100% there. You're not gonna be able to sell it,
You
right?
got to take the hormones for your voice for a month in advance.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot involved. Are you willing to do that?
Well, I could just be a deaf mute. You could just say, I don't speak up. I'm nonverbal.
She's a bit of a grunter, and you could. That'd be. You know what? That'd be pretty cool.
They only communicate through finger puppets.
Is that a thing?
Rad Rob. Remember this?
Man.
Rad
Yeah,
Rob.
I do remember that.
Rad Rob.
Yes.
Okay.
You're creeping me out.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
You didn't say yes fast enough, so I have to keep doing it. So,
So, have you guys been paying attention to what's going on with Miss America and Miss Universe?
No, I don't.
No.
You mentioned that.
I
we're
did.
gonna-
Yeah.
I did see a smidge of Miss Universe on TV, and and the funny thing, they're all very attractive women. So I don't know how you pick out the winner because they all kind of look the same.
Well, Ted, it was a fix. Miss America, Miss USA,
When did this
or whatever.
When did this happen?
This all happened like a couple months ago.
Oh, months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Miss America, I guess, was a fix. The woman who won, she's from Texas. I guess she was in with the sponsors. You know, Miss America and Miss Universe are owned by a company. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Donald Trump actually owned.
No,
a-
it's not. No, it's
he
just-
owned a different
No,
one.
he did. Yeah.
Pageant.
No. This
He owned
is.
a
I think
different
this is like an Asian guy.
He owned the one with the little kids.
Yeah. This is like this is like an Asian guy, but he owns the Miss Universe thing from. I think he's from like Malaysia or something. I don't know where he's from, but yeah, he's definitely an overseas guy.
Yeah, so they own both of them, and they have all these people,
Yeah.
all these sponsors and all makeup companies and all
Yeah,
this stuff.
sure.
And I guess this woman from Texas, she was in with them, and it was kind of everybody's screaming it was a fix. In fact, when she won Miss America, I guess a bunch of the other women just walked off the stage. They didn't say congratulations, anything. They just turned around and it's like fuck this and just walked out.
So it's like when you're at like a mystery pot and they draw your number and the winning number's taped to the bottom of the bucket and they
that's an
pull it
easy-
out and they say, oh, look who won.
So I actually won a coat like that. My buddy Mitch, so he didn't do it like that. So they picked him to do it. So he goes, "What's the number? What number do you have?" I go 4528, right? That he picks up anything. He goes 4528, and I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I won! All right, woo! I got a coat." And I won like a Bears coat. This is a long, long time ago. Yeah, and I didn't realize that all of our friends, we used to go there for Monday Night Football, and it was like a something Bears, and all of our buddies would win. I'm like, what are the odds? And he was just walking up to people, asking them their number, doing that. And then he just take the thing, put it in his pocket. It was over.
I bowled in a league years ago, and it was a little corrupt. So we had this thing called the special the special doubles, which means like you get in a doubles pot. So basically, it's two bowlers together, and their score combined with handicap. Whoever's got the highest score wins. So there's a few times I bowled really well, and my partner bowled well, and we lost to somebody who I've never even seen before. And then we found out after the fact that the league secretary was just unilaterally putting like the two highest scores in with handicap with people together who weren't even in together. And so, and he was obviously taking a cut of that.
Well, you're a good bowler.
Well, not that day because, I mean, obviously you can't win.
No. In general, you're a good bowler.
Well, not lately.
See,
but
that
sometimes,
explains a lot.
Sometimes.
This is why you're a shitty golfer. You're always going for the high score. Ted's.
Fuck you.
Am I right?
Better. Hey, listen. I'll play anybody anytime.
Not you, Ted.
Oh, Ted's always going for the
Because
high
he bowls.
score.
He's a bowler.
So Ted, you don't understand the difference.
That's why Ted's average in bowling is a 225, and it's the same in golf.
Golf
No, I
225.
actually like to shoot a 225 these days. Actually, I did go practicing the other day, Mark, and I shot about 12, 13. Sometimes I over bowl I'll bowl too many games. I overstay my welcome.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a second. I over masturbate. Yeah.
That's not a real thing,
Yeah.
but anyway.
So what do you mean?
So I shot like because I'm trying to find the right. It's like golf. You're trying to find the right feel, so you get a little frustrated. So you keep tinkering. So I shoot like 150, 160, and then finally I shot a 230 game, which you think's a good score, which is a good score. But I wasn't happy with the way I shot that 230. If that makes sense, it's
No,
kind
it
of
doesn't
like
make any
No, it
sense.
does
at all.
because you
Does that
were
make
you were
sense?
working on something.
I'm working on
something.
something. I'm working on a feel, and I still didn't have the feel I wanted. Even though by happenstance I got a few strikes here and there, but they were kind of lucky strikes because the lanes were easy. So I throw one too far this way, too far this way, but it still went to the
Right.
pocket. So I still wasn't pleased with that result. If
Have
that
you
makes sense.
have you ever bowled? Wait, first of all, you
Why
have a
why are you
perfect.
snorting? He's a snorter.
I'm just trying to figure out.
You've bowled a perfect game, right?
Yes.
Okay, how
Yes.
many?
Just one, right-handed.
Okay, so I got to
Yeah.
tell you a story. A guy
Okay.
I played softball with.
Okay.
Todd.
Todd.
Good softball player. Good softball player.
Okay.
Todd has bowled 14 perfect games.
Okay, I believe it.
2 of them in tournament play.
Great.
But that's not impressive.
Okay.
According to this is how so somebody bowls with him is like that's not the impressive thing about Todd. I'm like, what's the impressive thing? He's got 2 800 series.
Yeah, I actually think that's more impressive because
That's what-
to shoot at 800, you have to average 265
In 3 games.
a game for 3 games. So that's basically
He has 2.
8 strikes a game.
He has 2.
That's 8 strikes a game. Yeah, I've shot 800 before in bowling pot games in practice, just against
Yeah,
the buddies.
that's harder-
but not in
yeah.
league. Yeah, actually, my high series in league ever, like 755 or something. Ever.
Because
Yeah, so-
bowling is right now. Bowling is in season for boys and girls in IHSA.
Yeah.
And Illinois high school, and
Sure.
there's almost like a perfect game every other week.
Yeah.
At the high school level, there's a kid at not at our high school, but at another high school. It's already got. He's a senior. I think he's got 6 perfect games, and
Yeah.
he just bowled a perfect game at Waveland Bowl.
Yeah.
In tournament
That's
play.
where I shot
and
my
they got
per-
it on. They got it. They,
Yeah.
they had it on.
That's where I shot my perfect game.
Oh, you did?
Because
That's
I went to
cool.
Lane Tech.
It's
Oh, you know what?
unbelievable.
Hold on. Let me do this real fast.
We're switching to bowling talk now.
Yeah.
Forget about
hey,
Castle and
everybody.
Ted.
Yeah. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Bowling Talk. If you have a pistol, this is when you're going to want to load it up.
Welcome
put
to
it,
the
put it to your
pinheads.
forehead.
We're the pinheads.
blow your fucking brains out. Yeah. So this is perfect time for that. All
This
right.
is great, dude. So we got 2 segments now, Ted.
Yes.
We got the
Do you bowl?
we got the pinheads with Ted and
We should
Mark
go bowling sometime.
and castling with Ted and Mark. So we got our chess talk and our bowling talk.
Do you need a bowling ball? I got like 12 of them if you need an extra
Oh
one.
my god.
I do. Yeah. Is
You
it
need
just
some-
one fits all or what?
No, you got to plug in and re-drill it for your hand because you got to customize it. So
We're
it's
not
gonna fit you.
guys.
We'll
guys,
talk about it some other time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless you're Ted, did you bring enough bowling balls for everybody? Did you? Did you?
Actually, I did.
Yeah, you probably did, you son of a bitch. All right, let's get this thing rolling because we've got some stuff to do before our guest comes on. Okay, something important. So let's get it
That's
started.
Paula, right?
Paula, yeah. Okay. Hey, everybody. My name is Francisco Portugal, and this is the Real 3 Idiots podcast. With me, as always, is the leading rebounder from the New York Knicks, Teddy.
It's great to be back. It's Thursday. I was happy about that because I actually thought today was Wednesday, and so when I found out it's actually a day later and day closer to the weekend, it was like getting a bonus. You ever do that where it's like you think it's
So you
early-
just lose a day?
I just
in
lost a
your-
day,
your-
yeah.
Your drunkenness?
Did you
You
say
just- yeah.
boner or bonus?
Boner. Yeah. No, I've done that. I've been off. The worst is when you're off and you're way ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, when like it's Thursday, you think it's Thursday, but it's really Tuesday,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh,
It's like someone
man.
just canceled Christmas. I know.
Yeah,
That-
my wife
that
is
is the worst.
convinced that we do the show on Tuesdays and Tuesdays only. So when I was
How
leaving
many-
today, she goes, "It's Thursday." I go, "Yeah, I know. We're not doing it on Tuesdays."
Let's keep your wife in
Have
the dark.
we even-
Let's keep your wife in the dark as long as possible.
We've done very few Tuesdays.
I
It was-
think
yeah.
we started with I don't know.
it was one Tuesday.
Maybe.
You know what? That shows you how much he's paying attention.
Yeah.
And the greatest chess master of our time, Mark.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Castling with Ted and Mark. On today's episode, we're going to talk about rooks versus bishops.
That was smooth.
Now,
That was smooth.
A bishop will take you in the back and molest you. A rook.
Well, what about Franciscan?
Francisco Portugal?
A friar.
Oh, friar.
What would
you
a
know,
friar
what
do?
stinks? He just stepped all over our segment, Castling.
Yeah.
Castling with Ted and Mark, not Castling with Ted, Mark, and the idiot. And I know this segment's going to be good.
We'll probably-
We're going to ask listeners to give their opinion. Matt, it's not going to take up a lot of time. We do about an hour, 20-minute show. This is going to be about 40, 45 minutes, Ted. Castling.
Only 45 minutes. Yeah.
We're going to talk about
Less than half.
we're going
Less
to
than half.
have weird chess news.
Yeah.
Okay, because there is such a thing.
Crazy chess happenings.
I like chess.
Crazy chess happenings, and then local tournaments around.
What about softball happenings? I mean, you're an expert in softball. Maybe there's
Hall of Fame.
Maybe there's
16 softball
maybe there's
Hall
some
of Fame.
people out there who need some tips, like how to hit the ball inside out or get a base hit, hit the ball out of the infield. Cool stuff like
If
that.
you need a tip on how to hit the ball out of the infield, you're doing it wrong. You're definitely doing it wrong. Okay, Teddy.
All right, back to castling.
No. Are you ready with your tips?
This soon, sure. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Well, we'll get it done, and then that way, when our guest comes on, we'll be ready to go. Mark, you have a song.
I do have a song.
Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Why don't I do the sponsor first,
What?
and then you can sing the song, and then Teddy will be ready to go. Does that sound good, Teddy?
I like the sequence of that.
Okay. Let's do that sponsor.
Do I get a say in this?
No.
Just Ted.
You just did.
Okay.
Yeah. Ted speaks for you. It's castling. He's
go
your
ahead.
he's your bishop, or he's your huckleberry.
He
Whatever
just
it is.
crowned me. That's checkers. We'll talk about that another time.
Ooh, I love
Jesus
checkers
Christ.
too.
All right. Nearly Foods is excited to let you know about the newest offering from the largest non-food food-producing company in the tri-state area. After the success of Nearly Chicken and Nearly Pork, we are proud to announce Nearly Steak. Nearly Steak is so much like steak, you'll say to yourself, this is so much like steak. Nearly Steak causes less than 50% of the diarrhea of Nearly Chicken, and less than 1 in 10 people that eat it ever experience any hysteria or uncontrollable night terrors. If you're against murdering innocent animals and don't care at all about what your food tastes or smells like, Nearly Steak is perfect for you. Remember, it's not meat and it's not vegetables. It's something we can't legally talk about. Enjoy a Nearly Steak today, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right. I'll tell you. Yeah, Nearly Foods it's very popular.
Well, they took over the Happy Food spot on Northwest Highway in Edison Park.
Yeah.
So
It's very
the grand open was last
What,
week.
Happy Foods is gone?
Closed. Yeah.
now it's just
Near
now it's just
Foods.
kind of okay foods.
Now it's a dispensary?
Yeah,
like everything else? Okay.
Yeah,
Everything
no
is
shit,
just
right?
go.
Or a taqueria.
Yeah, no, it's a used storage facility. No, I'm sorry, a Starbucks.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's pretty soon. That's all there will be. You'll be able to get you'll be able to get high, get coffee,
store your stuff.
and store your stuff because you don't have a job.
Or like a Burrito King.
Yeah, Taco Burrito. Yeah, that's Taco Burrito King opens at midnight for all the people who stay up till 6 a.m.
I told you my story about being in Cancun and there was a TBK there.
Yeah. You
There's a
told us.
TBK in Cancun.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not
In
the same.
Mexico.
It's not the same thing though.
Well, I mean, you
you can just have a Taco Burrito King.
You can have the
No,
munchies.
it was the same
You-
franchise.
You can have the munchies
No
anywhere.
way.
Yes, it was. There's a Taco Burrito King
In Chicago, and there's a Taco Burrito King in Mexico.
Cancun, Mexico. Yeah.
Okay.
You got Senor Frogs and Taco Burrito King.
It kind of makes sense.
Okay,
Makes sense.
All right, I'll go with it. All right, Mark, let's hear it.
Will you remember every little thing as if Ted told you yesterday? Ted's barking in the mic and there's not a normal thought inside. Ted never said no wrong, Ted never said no right. And we're moaning like the sounds coming out of his mic. Moaning like the sounds coming out of his mic. Come on, set us right. Well, come on, set us right. Though it's cold and lonely in his deep brown eyes. I can trust Ted's tips 'cause he's old and wise. Ain't no doubt about it, we were doubly blessed 'cause he was barely 50 years and he was barely dressed.
That was fucking spectacular.
That was really good.
Thank you very much.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Wow.
Hot damn tamale, man.
Wow.
Look, that's my Elvis,
that-
but
that-
that was my meatloaf.
That makes me want to go to the ward and ask to be
That was-
taken
I
out
think that's what killed Elvis, wasn't it? Too much meatloaf.
I think it was prescription
No,
drugs.
it was
It was like 20 prescription
peanut butter
drugs.
banana
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Yeah, but
fried,
I mean-
fried peanut butter banana sandwiches.
But I mean, after you have like 7,000 Vicodin, you have to eat something, right? It's going to be
balance it out.
It's
meatloaf.
hard to get off the shitter.
It's going to be meatloaf. All right, Teddy, your tip today, and I forget who it is from. Chandra? No, was that
No.
last week? This is
Yeah, because it was Kenny from last week.
okay.
right?
So Chandra wants to know, should she buy a new car or a used car? So that is what your tip is.
Yeah, I've actually given this a lot of thought. And Chandra, here's the answer. Why is this so funny? I'm trying to
We're
give
writing
Chandra.
it down 10 minutes ago.
Well, because I thought about it, then I wanted to articulate it. So here's a tip. So here's a good question. So Chandra, I don't know your situation, but do you live in a heavily, densely populated urban area with a good transportation system?
Yes, I do.
If that's the case, you might want to just consider using Uber or Lyft exclusively because it might be cheaper to do that and cost prohibitive to buy a vehicle since you have to pay for the vehicle, the maintenance, the insurance, city plate sticker, what have you not. So
and then there's always like if a homeless guy breaks in, and then
Yeah,
it's kind of like
break
just
in.
really just just lets it go, man. He has like bowel shaking diarrhea or something.
Well, that's
yeah.
that's why you keep like a black mamba snake or a poison snake in your car overnight, so in case someone breaks into your car. You ever hear that? The people who like
What are you?
that's the best one.
What is that part of your tip? Keep a dangerous animal in your car.
We're getting way off. Chandra just
Keep a predatory animal in your car if you're worried about car break-ins. So the would-be thief
What the-
of a nasty. That's a separate topic. That's a separate.
Okay,
Topic.
you're not allowed to do that anymore. It's animal cruelty.
what animals got to eat?
You
Yeah.
can't lock them in your hot car.
Well, not a hot car. I mean, like I'm talking about at night. I'm talking about like a black widow spider, brown recluse. Something that's that can survive.
But
and
how would you, when you got back in there? How would you corral it? Are you like a spider whisperer? You're just playing your flute and it crawls into its little cage or
Well, you'd
something.
obviously have to have some type of protocol to remove
The protocol is you have
dangerous-
to build up a tolerance to the venom over the course of 10 years.
Cougar-
Then you can-
cougar-
It's like the princess. Or it's like
Cougar in the car.
Princess Bride, yeah.
Princess Bride.
Cougar in the car. Ricky Bobby.
I know there's a cougar in the car. I put it there.
Just don't move. If you don't make some movements, that death
gonna
machine,
kill me.
that death machine will eat you with a smile on his face.
Okay, so you're telling her not to buy a car.
No,
but,
I didn't say that.
Okay,
I said that's just
okay,
one scenario.
okay,
Okay,
that's
so the
one
scenario is
scenario.
if you live in a heavily
That is
densely
exactly what you
populated
told
urban area with a good transportation system, and everything you go to, work, friends, social, is reasonably close, you might want to consider Uber or Lyft as your exclusive means of transportation. Okay, that's part one. Part two, do you have bad credit? If your credit rating is in the 500 to 500 range, you might want to consider
500 to 500.
500 to 501 range. You might want to consider buying a used car that's no more than 3 years old, or a brand new car and lease it. So if you, for example, leasing a car, I never leased a car, but I think if you keep the mileage under 12 to 15,000 a year, you don't get penalized for that. You might just be better off buying like a brand new car, leasing it, paying the monthly payment, whatever it is, if it's acceptable, if it fits in your budget. Now, on the other hand, if you have all cash, which is the rarest scenario, if you
So wait, hold on. If she's a drug dealer.
I'm just saying if
she's bilked old people out of their life savings. You just have cash.
If you
say
have-
you have $40 to $60,000 in cash.
well, we probably don't even have to discuss this tip then if that's the case. So
What? I
if
mean,
someone drive you around.
No, could you launder money? I mean, how would you? I hear everybody talking about this.
You
but
launder money
the hardest
through
thing,
cars.
Yeah, but the hardest thing in the world is when you have all that cash is to launder it, right? That's what the difficulty in all this is. And I'm just saying,
Yeah.
this is not just a tip for drug dealers and people who are,
So now we're talking about a tip how to get away with crime.
Yeah. No. Okay. So I'm sorry. Keep going, Teddy.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right. So like I said, if you have bad credit and the best thing to do is probably to finance the car, which is not maybe ideal, but yeah, finance either a used car no older than 3 years old. I'd probably make it a foreign model like a Honda or Nissan because they are more reliable in the scheme of things, even though American cars have made a comeback in recent years. But Honda, Subaru, Nissan, you really can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
Yeah, and if you have to buy new, consider a lease with an option to buy because, like I said, if you're not driving too many miles per year, you won't get penalized for the extra mileage you drive. If you have all cash, you might want to buy a reliable used car from a private owner, not a dealership, a private owner, because you can negotiate with a private owner because you don't have to pay the overhead that the dealerships charge, like advertising, or they trick out the car.
Undercoating. Remember undercoating?
The undercoating, or the glass coating,
Yeah.
or you're paying for silly stuff. You don't need like a navigation system because you can use Google Maps on your phone, right? You don't need a navigation system.
I love my navigation system. Listen. I get lost. I work. I literally work 5 minutes from my house, and I
got
still need
lost?
my navigation system because I don't trust myself. That's how bad I am. I'm telling you, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm terrible at this.
So,
Go ahead. I'm
so
sorry.
the last part of the tip is like if you do negotiate with a private owner, try to find an elderly owner or someone who lives in no, seriously, or someone who lives in an
Then you can
affluent.
get their jewelry and stuff like that.
Or someone
I like that.
or someone who lives in an affluent area because chances are they just want to get rid of the car. They don't really care about the money because it's just discretionary income to them. Or the elderly person probably is conservative. They're not doing burnouts with the car. It's probably a well-maintained car that they take to the dealership. They do regular oil changes versus buying it from like a 25-year-old guy who's
Burnout
driving
heaven.
their. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's all 25-year-olds do now. It's just burnouts,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
'Cause, right? You see it in the cities, right? Everybody just gets in their car and they
Yeah.
just do burnouts.
Right.
Yeah.
So what was the question for Ted?
used car or new car? That was,
okay.
he
Or-
answered it well.
or no car. Or no car.
Yeah, no, no.
You
Listen,
start off by saying don't
That's
buy
a
a
t-
car.
that's a tip.
no,
That's
no.
a tip.
Listen to me, Teddy. The more sober you are, this is insane because Ted's drinking coffee again. The more sober you are, the more you make sense. This is terrifying to me. Like I only see like drunk Ted. So now sober Ted, that makes sense. I really do feel like the
Yeah,
dumbest
sober
guy in the
Ted
room.
with a flask and a cup of coffee.
Yeah. No, flask it
The
up.
the tip is officially over now.
Okay.
Good
well,
luck, Chandra.
Good, because Paula's on. I see
Yeah,
Paula.
that's good.
Your
All
future
right,
endeavors.
Paula, you got a chance to hear that tip for buying a new car and a used car. Do you when you buy cars? Do you buy new cars or used cars? Oh man, Paula, can you not hear us? This is no good. Our guest cannot hear us. Oh man, this is another one of those things. Let's see. I'm gonna try something.
Cut the red wire.
Cut the red wire. Cut the blue wire. Paula, can you hear us? Let's see.
Can she see us? Can you see us?
I have nothing that I can do here.
Oh,
no.
she can see us. She can see us.
Yeah,
Okay.
she can see us,
Okay.
but she cannot hear
Okay.
us, and that makes it a very difficult kind
Yes.
of thing.
Yes.
She's got
See?
a speaker.
She's got a speaker.
Can you hear us, ma'am?
No, she cannot hear us.
There's no headphones.
There's
Oh.
well, she doesn't have to have headphones.
Okay.
She's at home. We have headphones so we can hear.
I'm
She
an
does,
idiot. I don't
She
know.
does not have headphones.
Right.
Okay. Oh man, this is terrifying. So I got an idea. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was just giving her a sign 1 minute while you figure stuff out.
There's nothing to figure out. It's on and she can't hear us.
Okay.
So it's got to be something on her end.
It's like torture. This is like torture. This is like torture.
So
Here, hold on a second here. I got.
Okay.
I have one chance at this.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one chance at this.
Give us one moment in time.
are you
Okay.
gonna call her?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call her.
It's a good
Let's
idea.
just see what
Yeah.
happens.
Put her on speakerphone if you have to.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I really
like
wanted
that,
to
though.
talk to her too.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work like that. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna introduce her just in case we end up being able to hear her. Nope, I don't want to have her phone number on there. Okay, so this is probably not going to work. Congratulations, me. I'm the best ever.
Can
Okay,
you email
this
her?
is torture.
Can you email her and just say,
what can I email?
just
her
say,
about?
we can't hear you?
Write a note
Write a note that says I can't.
and put it up on the screen.
Oh, I like that.
Help us.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
It needs to be a Sharpie though.
Yeah. Hold on. Here's,
Can you hear? Can you hear us?
1 year. 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great. 1 year, and we can't get it right. Okay, hold on. Watch this. I'm. All right, Ted. It's a TV.
Oh.
It's a TV, Ted. She can't see it. And I just wrote in light green marker, so she probably can't see
just
us.
said the same
She
thing.
probably can't even see it. But okay, if our guest is on, if our guest comes on, I will tell you who she is. Her name is Paula Malone, and she is from the Medieval Torture Museum right here in Chicago. Yes, we have a museum dedicated to medieval torture. So, you know, if you're out on a date, you're hanging out with your friend, you're hanging out with your girlfriend or your buddies, you know, and you want to impress somebody, you can take them to this thing, okay? It is the first and only exclusive medieval torture museum in the entire United States.
Where's it at?
It's in Chicago. It's downtown, right by, what'd you say, by the Chicago, right
It's next door to the Chicago Theater on
right
State
next door to the
Street.
Chicago
perfect.
Theater.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And it's impressive. It's incredible.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's online. If you go to, I think it's torturemuseum.com.
Okay.
Oh, you don't know?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like
Well,
torturemuseum.com.
you could-
I'm really good with
Can
that.
you email her after the fact, assuming we can't get any audio feed from her?
What? We got video.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but she's just spelling stuff now.
can she hear us?
No.
Okay.
She clearly cannot hear us.
Okay.
At no point can she hear
gone.
us.
She gone.
You know why? You know why? Because she's not talking. Yeah, she's not talking.
She waved at me.
She did wave at you.
There was a proof of life check.
Except yeah, she looks over there. Okay, so we'll try to figure this out.
And I was prepared for this too.
Yeah, I know. I was really prepared.
So all
for
that
this,
5
but-
minutes of research is now down the drain, Mark?
No, I watched every torture movie that I could think of.
I read Prince Harry's biography. That was torture.
Dude, there's some really cool tortures, man. There was one
it.
that they got. They put you on a wheel and they spin the wheel, and then somebody just stands off to the side of the wheel and just has like a bat and just smashes you in certain places as you swing by. Yeah,
So
they
it's
smash
random.
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
wow.
It was awesome. Yeah.
It's called the hit or miss wheel.
Yeah, dude, and no, but it's always a hit. It was, dude. Some of these, I mean, some of them were.
Well, I saw. I mean, I
really-
went on their website and I was looking at some of the things. They do have an Iron Maiden, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the Iron Maiden is designed to kill you. I think it's just designed to really make you uncomfortable.
Well, they're tortures.
It's a
They're not supposed to
torture.
kill you.
Yeah.
They're just.
But
supposed
there is a lot of stuff at her museum that ends in death.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, there's one where I don't know how they impale a person from their like lower back through their stomach in a way that
Like their anus.
they don't die,
Their anus.
and they're just like
Yeah.
they're just impaled on this stake in the ground until they.
Yeah, so there's it probably doesn't. They don't bleed out. They just kind of stay there for a while, and
Yeah, I don't know how it
you can
works.
tie
but-
someone to a tree, have them like put honey on them, have fire ants, eat them up. You can do a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like I don't know how it all started, but way back in the day, like medieval times, they were like seriously disturbed. I mean, no, they were seriously messed up, man. I mean, they just all the things that they came up with. I mean, there's got to be like 100 different torture things. They had one, okay. They lay you down and they put a little cage on your stomach, and inside the cage is a rat.
Oh, I saw
and
that,
they
yeah.
don't feed the rat, and the rat just eats you through.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah.
That's
Who comes up with that?
Well, I saw one of those Hannibal Lecter movies where not the one with Anthony Hopkins, but the one so they tied the guy to a tree. He was like up on the tree, but it's just his like feet were like kind of at ground level, and then they put like raw meat on his feet, and then they just like let the bears come or the wolves and just like eat his toes while he's strapped to the tree.
oh my god.
Yeah.
What the? Why? This is what I don't understand. Why were people coming up with that stuff? I don't. It just blows my mind. All right, so we're gonna try to get Paula on, but
Okay.
I mean, it's not working. You know,
Okay, we
should
can,
call
we,
in or
can, we can
text
always
him?
reschedule. We can
I
always reschedule.
called. It just went to voicemail.
Okay.
Yeah, I called. It went to voicemail. So here,
You've just been ghosted.
She's right here.
Now it says MTM Chicago.
Well, that's Museum of Torture.
As opposed to MGM.
Man.
Oh yeah.
This is as bad as talking to Thordor, but he was
What
in.
kind of a show are you running here?
Yeah, no shit. It's the funniest thing because when I send stuff to people, I was like, hey man, we never edit, so whatever happens. They're like, oh, that sounds cool, and I'm like, it is cool, except when we can't get to the.
So this is torture for our listeners right now.
Yeah, they
Right?
probably tuned in. And it's like maybe the guest.
I could talk to you
Yeah.
about torture for the next 20 minutes, Mark, if you want to know something. What do you want to know about torture?
Well, I'm
Absolutely not.
I'm saving it, hoping that she comes back on.
A
'cause
little-
I do have a couple of
A
things.
nail under the fingernail?
No,
do you
see
want
that? No,
pliers
no, no.
to the
They're
genitals?
way more creative than you are.
Shave half your beard off. And
The
leave
simple
the other half on?
man, the simple man in medieval times were way more creative than him.
Yeah, I mean, Teddy, the rat on the rat on your stomach thing. You're strapped down, you're tied up, your feet, everything. You can't move.
Yeah.
and there's a rat eating you.
Yeah.
You see it.
Yeah.
That's
Have you
terrifying.
seen the pictures of this?
I haven't seen the
Because
pictures
their
of that.
museum is like a wax museum.
Yeah, sure.
Where they have
Yeah.
these exhibits and they're graphic and they look fucking real.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
It's like a wax figure
Mm-hmm.
on a table, and the guy looks like
covered in blood.
it-
Covered in blood.
with the, literally like with this medieval type cage
Yeah.
on a stomach, and there's a rat. In there.
Yeah, it's dude, it's
There's the one.
absolutely
What's the
brutal.
one where that they lay on a bed of like
Nails?
it's like they're like steaks,
Right.
and then at the top too, and it comes down on them. It's like
Oh, the pressy thing.
Well,
I
yeah,
can't
it's like
remember
a
what the
press.
name of that
it's
is.
similar to Iron
That's
Maiden
what it is, a
because
pressy
it's
thing.
like an Iron Maiden without the actual being enclosed entirely
Right.
in like a sarcophagi
Yeah.
or something. So yeah.
Yeah, you know what? This is gonna make me go back to. We've had a couple of guests who are like, oh, you know what? I'm not that good with Zoom. I'm like, you want to do a practice? And they're like, yes. And I think I'm going to go back to that all the time now. So I
We should, yeah.
whatever it is, it's cool. Oh, I will tell you this. They have a Valentine's Day event. Yeah. So seriously, if you want to bring a date
at the museum.
yeah, to the torture
That'd be
museum,
kind of cool. That's kind of a cool. That'd be kind of a cool date to have.
That would be a fun date
Yeah.
with a girl.
Sure. I mean, if she's cool, if she's not cool, then she won't want to go. So that's a good gauge to
That
see.
doesn't seem like lovey, kissy, huggy stuff.
Well, it's not meant to be. But I mean, is she?
It's like murdery. This is
no,
you're next.
No, it's not the point. Like,
Depends on what you're into.
Is she just cool? Is she just cool with it? Just like, hey, it's a little different. Not that she's, is it even into that? But like, is she willing to do something completely different?
like a first date. Hey, are you into torture shit?
Yeah. Actually,
No, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, there's this museum. No, not that.
Like
No.
hot sex torture shit. Yeah, not like death.
actually, I was
shit.
tortured one time. I had to see The English Patient with Ralph Fiennes one time. That was torture.
That's that. You know what? I'd rather go to a
A
torture
long,
museum.
boring death in a cave.
Well, you know what? You know what? All right. So I'll tell you what.
Didn't it win Best Picture?
Of course it did, because it's the worst. It's the worst.
I mean, don't as long if you need subtitles or you have an English accent, you're going to win.
You know what? Like My Dinner with Andre was just two guys talking at a dinner table, and it won like 5 Academy Awards. It was like the worst thing I've ever seen.
All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try stopping this and starting it again. So I'm going to talk and do stuff, and let's see if I can. I don't know. I'm clicking on shit.
No, you're gonna edit.
I'm gonna edit this out. Yeah. First,
no, we're not gonna. You're not gonna hear Ted and I now.
what? Oh,
You're gonna mess something up.
I know.
All right, Ted. This is the perfect opportunity for us to start castling with
bull.
So, hey, you're busy, dude.
Shit.
Don't worry about it. Our
No.
listeners are gonna love it.
No, they're. Man, hold on a second. This is too hard. It's too fucking hard to do. Okay, forget that. Okay, got it. You ready?
What?
We're gonna move on. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna give you guys something to think about. I've got some great news for all the racists and homophobes out there. Nick Fuentes back on Twitter. Go for it.
I don't even know who the guy. Like,
I don't know
what's
who he
his
is.
deal? I never heard of him before that dinner with Donald Trump and Yee, who obviously was Kanye West. So what's his platform?
Is it Ye or Ye?
Ye
Kanye
Yee,
West. I think it's the
Yee,
Y-E and the Kanye.
Y-E, yeah.
Ye.
Okay, maybe Ye.
Kanye?
So,
Ye? I don't know.
yeah. So obviously the guy has.
So he's actually like a super. Like he's a super. So this is the funniest part. He's Spanish.
Yeah, he's Spanish. He's Hispanic.
He
He's
renounces his Spanish part.
Okay.
Okay. He renounces the Spanish
Yeah.
part of himself, and he's basically a white supremacist. And you know what's the weirdest part is? He's from around here.
Really?
I think he went to like New Trier or something.
Okay.
He's literally.
Oh, come on.
He's literally less than 10 miles away from where we are recording right now.
Wow.
Is where he grew up.
Wow.
So let me ask you this: didn't you have a co-worker you had like years ago? Remember this guy
was
posted
a
stuff
white
on
supremacist?
You know, he posted stuff on
yeah.
YouTube. Remember, and you said he was like batshit crazy.
Oh man.
Ted Nugent went to New Trier.
No,
He did.
No. Oh yeah. No.
Ted Nugent went to
We
New
had a
Trier High
guy who was super religious.
Okay.
His old man worked for us, and this kid was a sub at our school, and he was super religious. And so, of course, if you're super religious, you are super anti-gay, right? You're super homophobe, and so he was out there on Twitter and all this stuff.
Well, that only
before-
applies to super religious
No,
Christians.
wasn't it YouTube? Because I think that's before like Twitter even existed, or was it?
Yeah, but
No, you said
whatever.
Facebook, I think.
I remember you told me the story years ago.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was out on all the social media just ranting and raving about the horrors of homosexuality. And like, just what I don't understand. A guy touches a dick and he's going to die. A girl touches it and you're the happiest person in the world. How does that work? It's still a dick, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. That part is like beyond my ability to comprehend. So I have no idea. But so not only is he back on Twitter, but so is Mr. Misogyny Andrew Tate, and as you guys were talking about, the artist formerly known as Kim Kardashian's husband.
Oh, he is? He's back on?
Yeah, all back on, man.
So
yeah,
it's back to shit show.
Yeah.
Shit fest.
Yeah,
shit show.
so Twitter. So I'm trying to decide if I want to get us off of Twitter because I really, really don't want to be on the same platform.
I've never been on Twitter. I mean, I've looked at a couple of Twitter feeds of people, but it's always been benign.
I'm going to tell you
stuff.
what, I have a Twitter account, but what's funny about it is my Twitter account is locked, so I can't tweet. I can respond to tweets, but nobody can see my responses because I'm locked unless you're following me.
Oh, wow.
And the only way that you could see my tweets is if you're following me.
So it's a very exclusive club.
It's exclusive.
It's like Augusta
Yeah.
National.
So I have 2 followers, and I tweet to myself, basically. I love it. But I don't tweet. I have Twitter for a purpose, which a lot of people do.
Can I be one of your followers?
Sure.
so that you can get drunk and show
No,
everybody
so that
what a
you could-
homophobe you
no.
are? Oh, you're racism?
So I have a
What?
son who plays sports, and in order to, you have to have a Twitter account to get updates on opponent scores because everyone's it's information.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
instant information. I'm not on it to follow. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's basically I'm not on there to say anything. I'm on there to find information.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I've gone on Twitter just to like look at people's posts just for financial stuff, but I've never actually like signed up for Twitter. But yeah, so I have never followed anybody. So could I follow you just for the fun? So I could so I can talk to you on Twitter then.
Yeah, if I
And
accept
you can
your,
respond if you accept. Yeah,
I'll think about
it's
it.
a 50-50 chance. Okay.
I don't post like I have an Instagram account. I don't post anything.
Okay,
I
that's
never.
cool. That's cool.
Yeah, we have Instagram.
Because I have to get my I have to get my feet wet with social media. You know, so.
I've been on our.
Ted,
I've
you don't
been
want to do it. You don't want to do it. Sooner
No,
sooner
it's
or later, you're going to say something or do something on.
Well, you know, if you
Excuse me, on social media,
if you
it's really
see
gonna-
if you see something, say something. That's what I always heard.
Yeah, people are going to see something that you say, and they're going to say something, man.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
All right. So, we were talking about, so obviously Paula's not on right now, but a torture museum. But here's something I wanted to talk about. We could talk about it if she comes back on. But do you guys remember the movie The Princess Bride? We were just talking about that. The torture scene.
I don't remember that movie, so why don't you enlighten us? 'Cause maybe some people,
some
of our audience
there's
might
a
have
suction cup machine where he puts these suction cups on his temples and on his body.
Oh yeah, sucks the life out of it.
Sucks the, yeah. So he put at level 1, and that was Christopher Guest, by the way.
Isn't that called being married for 25 years? Get the life sucked out of you?
No, not on level 1. It's not. 25 years.
But
You're
that
at
was
level
immediate-
72.
level 50 where he put it at. So I was going to talk about that, and then Casino Royale.
Oh yeah, I remember
Remember?
that. Yeah, the ball.
The
he
ball,
gets punched
yeah,
in
where
the
he's,
balls,
where he's naked sitting in the chair with the cutout.
Yeah, and he
His
like
nuts
was
are-
swinging
yeah,
something.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
just
yeah.
hitting with that. Yeah.
What?
You haven't seen
Casino Royale with Daniel Craig. So there's one scene like the bad
torture
guy.
scene?
The bad guy. He wants to get the code. He has because the James Bond character has the code to whatever account he needs. So like he
Okay.
has him seated in a chair
that?
naked.
He has
so
a chair with a hole cut out in it.
yeah. So he takes this like thing with a
And he's naked, so his nuts are hanging.
yeah. So
Wait, is that what was happening?
it's like a weight at the
Yeah,
end.
and he was whacking.
I
he
thought he was
fucking
smacking his
balls.
ass.
No.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. So his balls are hanging down,
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just.
and they're just whacking his balls with a stick.
But he was
Did you see the movie?
I saw that. I wasn't focused on that part. I really wasn't focused on the balls. I didn't. I thought it was
Dude,
his
that
ass.
was, I was hurting.
he was,
That
he was
hurt,
laughing
just
about
watching
it,
that
though,
scene hurt
Yeah.
me.
I honestly thought they were spanking him. I didn't know. I don't.
God.
I mean, spanking can be really bad. I was spanked a lot as a child. A lot.
Well,
I did a lot of bad
that
things.
explains.
Yeah, but now I have to think. Maybe I wasn't so bad because at no point did I have to put my balls in a hole and have them smack my
Well,
balls.
obviously the spanking didn't work. So
Spanking?
here you are.
It did not
Yeah,
work.
the spanking-
it made you
spanking
worse.
Did not work at all. Okay, so let me ask you guys. I want to put you in a scenario, and then you tell me how you would do this. Okay, let's say you're a police officer. That's your job. Okay,
Here we go, yo.
No,
Here
no.
we go, yo.
In a
so
small
what's the
town.
scenario.
in a small town in Rhode Island, and it's your day off. So you're a cop, small town in Rhode Island. It's your day off. What are you doing your day off?
On Road Island.
Rhode Island.
Excuse me. Well, depending on the weather, maybe I play a round of golf. Maybe I go bowl a couple of games. Maybe I stay home.
No,
and
there's
just
no
sleep,
golf
and
courses in
sleep
Rhode
in.
Island.
Oh, there. Okay, never mind.
It's too small of a state.
Okay, so you would
Ted
you would
said the
do
normal
some
things he
bowling.
would do here.
Okay,
Bowling
okay.
and
Well,
golf.
Mark, you're
to Whole
you're a
Foods.
Me,
cop.
I would partake in my hobby, which is tapping into trees and making maple syrup.
Okay.
That's what I do as a statey. Up in, by the way, they're called
Stadies.
That's what I would do as a statey in
Gotcha.
Rhode Island on my
Gotcha.
day off.
Vermont, Rhode Island. Yeah,
I would
makes
keep
sense.
a keen eye out for bears,
Yeah,
right?
Makes
Because
sense.
as soon as you tap the tree, they smell that shit, man.
that's right.
They could come running.
What?
Plus, if I'm with a female that has her period, I want to make sure they keep an eye out for bears too, right?
Well, bears have a very keen sense of smell. I think they can smell stuff like 5 miles down, up to 2 miles.
never heard that
downwind or
about
something.
Women on their period and
Being
bears.
hunted by
No,
bears?
I
Yeah.
never heard that before.
That
But
is a
I
thing.
believe it. I believe it. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, it's the same. Well, it's the
I
same
am
reason
dead
why dogs.
serious.
It's the same reason why your dog, your
Is
house.
that like don't go swimming after you
Dude.
eat?
No, but
call,
it's like, no.
call what's his
But-
name?
but
Call
you're-
Jason right now.
No, but like your
That's
dog.
something we have to get. All right,
Your pet dog, like if you leave your underwear laying around, it'll chew up your underwear because it could smell the pheromones or whatever on your. It's real.
No, you know what? No,
right,
no, you know what?
whatever.
No,
All right.
Ted, just because you leave all
Shitty
all
underwear
your
all over.
blood, all your
Yeah,
your
Ted, dogs eat
feces
shit.
and all that shit, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, here's the. I don't wear underwear. So you're wrong, man.
those sweatpants gotta be disgusting, dude.
Oh my god, that is the worst thing ever.
You know who would know about this?
who would know about this?
Janice.
The travel agent guy
Yeah.
about being a police officer in Rhode Island.
No, about bears and women on their period. He travels a lot.
And he's got to know all those kind
He's
of
got
things.
to know these little nuances.
There's no nuance for that. There's none. Okay.
That's a lot of specialized information.
Now I might have stepped over just a little bit. You're
I did
not
too on that
actually a
last one.
police officer. You're a police officer at a middle school. I don't know, what do you call that? A police officer?
No,
at
like a
middle school?
safety officer.
Safety officer.
Yeah.
You're a safety officer.
Where are we going with this?
Okay.
It's called a narc. You're a narc, man.
Okay.
Are we undercover? Like Jump Street, Jump 20? What is it?
Okay.
Jump Street 21 or
21 Jump Street.
21
So
Jump Street.
this Rhode Island cop decided to do something a little bit different. On his day off, what he liked to do was sit in his car right off the highway with a couple of drinks in his car,
Like alcoholic.
Yeah, alcoholic.
I thought you were going to say he likes to hang out at the school on his day off.
Yeah, with no pants.
Sounds like it shouldn't be 500 feet within the school, but okay, go ahead.
So he likes to hang out right off the highway in his car with a couple of drinks, looking for people who are looking for trouble. I mean, because he wants to make sure that things are safe. Okay,
it's all about compliance.
But
It's
he's
all about
off. He's
compliance.
off duty in his civilian
off duty
car. Okay.
in his civilian car with a beer.
What time?
With a beer, middle of the afternoon.
Oh my god.
8 a.m.
This is
Because because it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. That's why, Mark.
So here's what our officer did, and you guys will probably do the same thing.
This
okay?
is true, right?
This is a true story.
Okay.
True story. So he found a kid was speeding. Okay. Now he doesn't know it's a kid, but he sees somebody speeding. Okay. So he immediately starts to follow them. So he's on the highway following this person who's speeding. The person gets off the highway, goes to a pizza place, and our cop, our middle school police officer, he stops his car, and he's ready to make sure that this guy knows what he's supposed to be doing.
Ready for a confrontation.
Yeah,
Obviously, he has no authority to write a ticket or arrest powers because he's a civilian and he's not even. And he's
Citizens
not
arrest.
Oh, citizens arrest. Oh, citizens
Yeah.
arrest.
But he can't because he's intoxicated, so he can't do the Gomer
Whoa,
Pyle thing.
he's not. I didn't say he was intoxicated. I just said he was in his car drinking. That's a completely different thing.
Could have been one sip for all we know.
Yeah,
You sound like my uncle.
yeah. So
open containers, man. It's not against the law.
yeah, it's against the law. So he goes ahead and he stops this kid. It turns out to be an 18-year-old kid at a pizza place. Kid's in there with his buddies trying to pick up a pizza, right? And this is what he's on trial.
Is that what they're doing now? 18-year-olds picking up pizzas instead
Picking
of
up
chicks?
pizzas. Yeah. Well, he's
We used
probably
to pick
bringing
up
it back.
chicks.
The chick's probably got the
right,
chick's
go
probably
ahead.
at the house. So he stops this kid. He jumps out of his car. Now remember, he's not in his police uniform or anything like that.
So nobody knows nobody knows. I mean,
Right.
well, he was not a police officer.
He's not
a
police
safety officer.
He's a safety officer.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
he jumps out of his pickup truck, right, with his gun and his middle school safety badge, and he holds it up and tries to arrest this kid. Yeah, he starts screaming at the kid
for speeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So the kid freaks out,
Yeah, of
right?
course.
Kid freaks out and just drives away. Just gets in his car, drives away.
Yeah.
Well, this cop does what every cop would do. He shot him. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Right? So now he's on trial. Now the trial ends. It might have ended today. I didn't get a chance to look at the update.
I mean, it's not a stand your ground type of deal.
But
yeah.
this is what he said. Okay, he said he just wanted to talk to the kid and have a fatherly chat with him because that's what he does with those rogue middle schoolers. He has fatherly chats with them to just tell them the wrongs of their ways. Tell them why they went bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Luckily now this kid was only grazed.
I was going to say.
But this guy went to trial and was using, I was just trying to help as his defense. You like that one?
See,
I mean, that's his right to do that, but obviously, I'm sure the jury's going to reject that because obviously he's batshit
Ted,
crazy.
you and I have the. I mean, it'd be like you and I
crazy.
doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you're a middle school safety officer
Yeah.
with a beer in your hand, you're not really the law.
Actually, you know the funny thing? That actually, if you don't mind, that actually leads me to one tip that I'd like to bring up, a second tip that I've actually given this tip before.
2 for Thursday.
And
Ooh, I like
because I'm not going to remember it if we don't talk about it now. So
Okay,
actually,
go ahead.
So in
2
general,
for Tuesday on Thursday.
in general, okay, listen up. This is for everybody. In general, I encourage people to obviously obey law enforcement when you're lawfully pulled over, even if you think you didn't do anything wrong. To obey the orders of police officers who lawfully pull you over. But the exception is, and I've given this advice to my own family.
middle school.
If you're in the middle of like a highway somewhere or some rural area, and you see some flashing lights behind you, even if you did something wrong,
That's Ted. Drive away.
Even I would not pull over. I would drive. I wouldn't.
Dude,
I wouldn't
am
speed.
biting my tongue right
I wouldn't
now.
speed away. I wouldn't
So
speed
bad.
away. But I would drive somewhere like a public gas station. I would actually call the police while this individual is following me, because here's the thing: we don't know if this is a real police officer. We don't know if this is someone imitating a police officer. There's a case in Canada, Mark. You're not aware of it. There's a serial killer in Canada. There's a highway in Canada. I don't know where it is, but it's called the Highway of Tears. And I guess dozens of people over the years have disappeared on this highway. So it's being surmised that whoever the killer or killers are impersonating police officers. You know, obviously, because we all want to pull over for law enforcement, because that's the way we're conditioned. But there are exceptions to every rule, as we know. So if I'm in the middle of nowhere and it's pitch black, I'm not pulling over for anybody. And even if it's a uniformed police officer, you know, I'm gonna drive to a gas station. I'm gonna drive somewhere, a police station. But I'm gonna be on the phone with the real police saying, "Hey, I'm being followed. I'm at mile marker 44." And you know what? The worst thing they could do
shoot you.
Whatever extra. But no, I mean, don't get out of your car and don't pull over. Do not stop your car. Do not get out of your car under those circumstances. That's what I would say as a tip. That could save your life.
And I would say this.
That could save your life.
I'm biting my tongue.
What?
I'd like to hear the alternate version.
Do you have a rebuttal to what Ted has said?
No,
I mean,
I'm just saying.
That makes sense.
I'm just thinking. I don't know.
Yeah.
In this day and age, it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
Being pulled over by the police.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I'm not talking about a regular. I'm not talking about an urban area.
I'm saying that
if you're in a stretch of highway in Montana and there's nothing around,
I know people in the city in urban settings.
Yeah.
That have to have a talk with their teenage kids that if you're getting pulled over by the police, make sure you don't just pull over to the side of the road, that you go somewhere where there's more people and it's a public place like a gas station or a shopping mall or something like that.
All I'm saying is there's an exception to every rule, and I apply that to myself. I've been pulled over before in the past, as long as it's an urban setting. Yeah, maybe I did something wrong, maybe I didn't, but the point is I comply with the police officer's request. But the exception is if I'm in the middle of nowhere where it's just me and this individual, and maybe they're a real cop, maybe they're not, but you know what? Real life's not a video game. You don't get to press the reset button. If this is some lunatic who's going to zip tie you and you're going to disappear and never be seen again, you hear about it every day. People disappear, never heard from again. Like the hills have eyes, right?
But we hear about that. We hear about that because they sensationalize that stuff.
But
there's hundreds of thousands of people that are pulled over every day.
Of course, but I'm just saying I'm just talking about a very defined time that you get pulled over where even if you allegedly did something wrong, if you're in the middle of nowhere. What's the harm of driving an extra couple of miles up the road?
Oh yeah, no.
To a public gas station.
What about
that's all I'm saying.
Hitchhiking? That's remember Brian Dennehy and Rambo? That's how Rambo got started, man. He was just passing through.
Yeah,
just pass. I watched that.
Just passing through.
Just watch it.
That is a good movie.
Wasn't who was the other guy? The David Caruso. He was the deputy in that one.
Oh yeah, the guy.
David Caruso. From
was he?
Yeah, he was the deputy in that.
In Rambo.
In the original Rambo, David Caruso, who
he was like some Sally.
Oh, that's right, the redhead.
Yeah,
yes. I'm thinking of Cassidy. I'm like, wait, what?
David Cassidy.
David Cassidy.
That was not a musical. I don't think David Cassidy was anything.
Or Carradine. I was thinking of Carradine.
David Carradine. Oh, Mr. Chokey Jackie. Yeah, he was good. He was a good time. Could you imagine
Grasshopper?
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine choking yourself out to the point near death?
Did you hear
just to make your masturbation more exciting?
It's called autoerotic strangulation, by the way.
But asphyxiation.
Stop pretending.
Did you ever hear
Norm
Macdonald talk about this?
No.
About suicide? He basically, I'll do a quick synopsis. He says, he goes, these people that don't know, like, somebody killed themselves. It's like, yeah, why would somebody do that? He's like, really? You don't know? You don't know that life sucks? And he goes on about this, and he goes, but there's basically two things, You could, a guy hangs himself. You're thinking, okay, he killed himself or he was jerking off.
It's possible, yeah. It's autoerotic asphyxiation, like you said.
Yeah, well, they thought they're not sure. Well, for a while they thought that Michael Hutchinson from In Excess was masturbating.
Was he found with a boner?
He was naked, hanging from like.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, chances are.
But
I
guess it was suicide.
Why would you risk that? Why would you bring in death to masturbation? How does it make it that much better? I mean, you're already doing a great thing.
Well, my question
what do
is,
you need it
if you're
for?
the lead singer of a popular rock band, why would you ever want to kill yourself? You're
Dude,
the lead
how many
singer,
have killed themselves?
Yeah, I think
medication.
Kurt Cobain.
I think all of them.
27 Club. Yeah, I know.
No, I mean,
yeah.
Hendrix.
No, but I mean, I think
Joplin. Yeah,
but a lot of them are on antidepressant medicine that gives you suicidal thoughts, and then you're alone and you mix it with something else, and next thing you know, you act on it.
No, I mean, you should be.
And Chris Cornell killed himself that way, but it was the medication.
Who's Chris Cornell?
From Soundgarden.
Oh, I didn't know.
Chris Cornell, one of the greatest singers of all time.
Really?
Okay. I do like Soundgarden. Yeah, I mean, I could see where it'd be like you could be super depressed. I mean, you got women everywhere. You got tons of money. People love you.
Robin Williams killed himself. Didn't he? Right? Robin Williams.
Didn't he die?
No, he committed suicide.
He's suicide.
Did he really?
Yeah. He was like 65, but he got it.
Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, the chef.
Anthony Bourdain killed himself?
Yeah, he killed himself. Yeah. Or that Kate Spade, who's the brother of David Spade. She's the fashion designer. Yeah, there's a lot of famous people.
Not that Kate Spade. It's the Kate Spade. Yeah.
And then who?
I did not even know
Seymour Hoffman, the guy.
I thought you could say butts.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
What the fuck is going on? What is with
or
this?
I think he just OD'd. I think he might have just OD'd or something. But same thing, yes.
That seems really weird. Oh, okay. Quick update. I want to make it fast. Israel, Palestine are still fighting. Okay, moving on. Yeah.
We just got a listener from...
no, Saudi Arabia.
No, I know that. I thought we had Israel.
I think we've had Israel. Yeah, we've had Israel before, but one of the
Do they
the
have
newest,
woolly mammoths out there?
everybody will have woolly mammoths soon.
I know.
Everybody.
Hit it, Matt. Hit us with this, man.
No, I mean,
'Cause I'm
there's
really-
a company.
this is-
There's a startup company that is trying to bring back extinct animals. Yeah.
They just found a dinosaur somewhere. I don't know where, but it's so intact that you actually see the face of the dinosaur. So like we draw dinosaurs, but we don't really know what they look like.
yeah.
Was it what we thought it
But
was?
they actually, it looks very similar. Yeah, they found a dinosaur.
so they're
It's
pretty
it's
right.
fully intact. It's not like a mosquito in amber, but the skin is actually intact and the face is intact. And I saw a picture of it, and it does look like
it's a fake, Dad.
But a woolly
A deep
mammoth,
fake?
a
No,
woolly
it's just a
mammoth is
shallow
not a
fake.
dinosaur. A woolly mammoth.
No,
yeah.
it's-
But
you know.
they're talking about bringing back dodo birds and woolly mammoths.
What about bringing sexy back?
Yeah, I mean, is sexy extinct? I don't know.
It is in this room.
But listen, there's a company that
Dude, JT brought that back years ago,
Yeah.
man.
no, there's a company that says that they're going to be able to do this like within the next 5 to 8
so
years.
it's like Jurassic Park. They're going to take a drop of blood and they're
It's
going to.
not dinosaurs, though.
And no, it's not dinosaur, but I'm saying
anything that's extinct that they-
saber-tooth tiger. How about,
So-
how
yeah.
about bringing
no
back the
idea.
passenger pigeon?
Bring back the why
That's
was it-
extinct. That's extinct. The
Why would
Mexican,
anybody
the
bring
Mexican
back-
bear. The Mexican bear is extinct.
Yeah, well, okay. I mean, isn't that how every bad movie starts, right? I mean,
Dude, I went to high school with the Mexican bear.
the wrestler.
Yeah, he was a wrestler, dude.
That was awesome. No, but listen, we already people are already bitching about things that we're killing and all that kind of stuff. If we start bringing back extinct things, I mean that is absolutely the end of the
Is it
world.
going to be like
right?
Pet Cemetery where it died and then you brought it back, but then it's not the same thing that you brought
not the
back?
same
It's like
thing.
you wish you should just stay dead.
That was
That was a
That
scary
was a
movie.
great book.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
First of all,
Oh, great
the
book.
book was short. As a matter of fact, I think it was a short, like a.
No, it was full size. I read it. Read it.
I read
many
it too,
times.
but I remember. I
I
thought
remember
I read
the
it.
I remember the
something.
movie, the first
Full-size
Pet
book.
Cemetery movie.
Yeah, regular book.
Well, it's funny,
It's not one of his short stories.
I remember
It's
seeing
like-
Pet
like
Cemetery.
Running Man or something.
You knew what was going to happen, right? The
Or
kid,
Stand
you know,
By Me.
they live by this highway where it's like, oh, the cars go by, and of course they get the kid, and like, the kid's going to get hit by a car eventually,
No,
right?
I-
It's just a matter
So
of time,
I read
right?
the book
Yeah.
too,
You saw it coming.
but I read the book, and then I saw. No, I read the book after I saw the original movie.
You read?
That book.
I don't.
That
You're
that
the
movie.
only one that doesn't read,
First
so.
of all, that movie was scary as shit when
Yeah,
I
it was.
saw it when I was younger, because I think I was like a teen, but the book was scary, and so was Cujo. And
Great
these
book.
are actually Stephen King books. These are short reads.
I remember Cujo.
These are short, and
Yeah.
Christine too is also a short
Oh,
short
that's
read.
a great book.
Dude. Those are three.
Oh, did
Do you know my grandmother's 97? You know she's read every Stephen King book.
I'm pretty close.
She's read.
I'm pretty close.
When you go down in her basement, there are, shelves, and it's all Stephen King books. She's losing her sight now because she has that.
Tell her to listen.
Degenerate
audio
macular-
macular
Tell her to
degeneration.
listen.
No,
It's great.
Yeah,
Macular
we
degeneration, yeah.
just started 3 years ago, and she was like 93 or 94.
for her.
We bought her books on tape. My mom went and
Nice.
bought the new Stephen King. She can't do it.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
she
I'll
can't do
tell
it.
you right now.
I know. We're
the
trying.
newest, one of the
We're
newest
trying.
ones he had, the trilogy, Mr. Mercedes,
Yep.
is read by
Oh, yeah, you told me.
Will Paxton.
Oh yeah, Will Paxton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, one of the greatest, the greatest 3 books I've ever listened to in my life. And this
Well,
guy's an Academy Award winner.
The last book we
He
got
was-
her was the first one. That was the first
Mr.
one.
Mercedes?
Yeah, Mr. Mercedes.
Oh, 3 of the best books I've ever read in my life. Absolutely the best books
So
I've ever
just
read
on
in my life.
off topic, did you know that Stephen King's house in Maine, wherever town it is in Maine, it's actually like a
Bangor,
tourist.
Maine.
It's actually a tourist attraction. So he doesn't live there anymore, but his son lives there, and his son doesn't have the same last name as his dad, but it's
Queen.
You know,
No, his son's last name is Queen. Yeah, I know.
So-
Yeah,
He's
but yeah,
a pretty
Bangor, Maine.
normal, down to earth guy, Stephen King.
yeah.
Except
Like, he's
he's come
still-
up with the weirdest, craziest,
Yeah.
most
Yeah,
insane
but
things.
but he's still. I mean, yeah.
Remember the movie The Stand with I think it was Rob Lowe.
I
It was
read
like the
that book,
devil was
yeah.
going to take over, but like the
dude.
devil couldn't read Rob Lowe's mind because he was a simpleton. Who was
No. There's a different guy who's a simpleton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, different guy.
So that means he
Rob
can't read-
Lowe is just a sexy
So,
motherfucker.
the devil can't read our mind then. He can't read
That's like he was a moron.
Yeah.
So he was a moron.
No, he
but
was a
you know,
he was a
it- like-
Moran.
no, so do you know that morons can't be hypnotized?
Really?
Yeah,
'Cause-
I told you I know somebody who's a hypnotist. This is an actual. I
ask
swear
me
to
to count
God,
to 10.
hypnotism is a thing.
Ask me to count to 10.
So
Okay, everybody who's listening, look this up. So hypnotism is real. You can hypnotize somebody.
Yeah.
wait a
You
minute.
can't hypnotize somebody who is a moron, and a moron is actually an intellectual. It's like a thing on the spectrum. It's like an IQ thing.
They have a learning disorder that precludes them from understanding simple
Wait a minute.
instructions.
You don't believe in Bigfoot, but you believe in hypnotism.
Wait, I can believe.
Do you want me to get my buddy on the show? He'll fucking
I
hypnotize
can-
you
no,
on
I
the
can-
show.
I can be
You know what?
hypnotized.
No, he can't because I'm a fucking moron.
I can be hypnotized. Here, have me count to 10 backwards. 10, 9, 8. You're a liar.
Hypnotism is real.
What the hell were
You
you
can get
talking
hypnotized.
about?
You don't think hypnotism's real? You think
I
that
believe it's
everyone?
real.
No, I don't believe I can be hypnotized.
Some people can be hypnotized. I'm sure. Actually, we need a hypnotist.
Anybody-
We need a
I
hypnotist.
told you, I know somebody who's a hypnotist.
Yeah, Mark says
Matt,
he knows
that was a
hypnotist.
great idea. Thinking about a hypnotist.
Thank you, Ted. Yeah, we should get Mark involved in
Dude,
this.
you want me to say his
Hey,
name
Mark,
on the air?
Do you know somebody who is a hypnotist?
Yes.
Here, is he gonna have a watch like this? Like, you're getting very sleepy.
And your wait, you ready? And your pants are coming off all by themselves. It's not my hands. It's
No,
not my
no,
hands.
actually, it's my hands.
All
I'm
right,
taking.
just let the record show that
Okay.
I'm not the one that's
Okay, you ready? At the 59-minute mark, let the record show that Mark says
the opinions of my co-guests.
Mark
hosts,
says
are
Bigfoot,
not
unreal.
shared by me.
No, I believe hypnotism is legitimate in some circumstances, but I do agree that some people are.
Would you guys? Okay, can we do this? Let's do this.
Okay.
I'll call my buddy, who is a professional. He's an entertainer, been an entertainer his entire life. He's a professional magician, and he's a hypnotist. And he spent decades studying hypnotism to become classified and
Is it certified?
It
it
is.
certified? He's
I swear.
certified.
It's certification.
He's certified. Okay, cool.
All right.
He's on.
Okay.
You listen.
I
You
want in.
tell him
He
what
lives.
to do.
He lives right up here in Harlem.
You know what? Don't get him on Zoom because Zoom doesn't work.
No, he
anymore.
could be. Of course not. That's yeah.
Yeah.
You believe in Zoom, but you don't believe in hypnotism, and we,
I don't believe in Zoom anymore. It's just
there
not
you
a
go.
thing that works anymore. Yeah. So you know this weekend, I'm going to be testing this with Jack, like doing it. It's going to work just fine. It was probably operator error because I haven't done anything to the computer different.
don't blame our guest that didn't make it.
I'm just saying.
You're blaming the end user.
And
She is in a torture museum, so anything could have happened.
oh my God, are you
Something
saying
did
she's
happen. We were seeing the video, right? It went like black, and then
Yeah.
it went dark in the room. The whole room, it was
got
like
cut out.
the room was lit up, and then all of a sudden it's like black as night in the room, and she looked like she was in the
It's called
storage.
It's called logging off, Mark.
Yeah, she went away. You know what? It better work because we got a show on Saturday. We got to do. Yeah. So we got a lot. Yeah, we're gonna put a lot of stuff together. Okay, gentlemen, hillbillies all over the country are rejoicing, and you know why?
I do not.
There's a new thing out there. It's called a fancy Walmart.
Is it like Premier?
It is
Or premium.
It is a high-end Walmart.
I like Walmart.
That is out there. I believe it is this high-end Walmart is somewhere in Alabama, which doesn't make much sense. Okay. So no more. So this is I don't get it.
I've been to Alabama.
But they actually have fancy stuff. This is real. Are you ready?
Roll Tide.
They have a fine dining KFC. Fine dining. Is that like metal forks? I don't know. What would that be?
No, they just instead of sporks, they have both.
They have
They have a spoon and a fork. That's what defines a fancy KFC.
That's a fancy. Okay,
Yeah.
fancy. They have. Okay, ready? Now there's
You don't need utensils at KFC.
Sporks, dude. They
Ted,
have
you do if it's
spork.
fine dining.
You,
You don't remember a spork?
You get sporks in prison because you don't want to stab
No, that's a shank.
Yeah, you get a shank in prison. Okay, the bathrooms are on the inside of the buildings at a fancy Walmart, and
Is it otherwise elsewhere?
I don't know. I don't go to Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't
And
either. Nothing.
In a fancy Walmart, there are no stretch pants or tube tops allowed.
I don't
Get
believe
out
it.
of
I don't
here.
believe
There's
it.
no way. No,
That's, hey, dude. I'm telling you,
who's
there's
enforcing that? The old man at the door, the greeter.
it's
Somebody walks in with
a
spandex.
greeter. It's a concierge, man. This is a fancy Walmart. This
I
is
said
not
concierge.
Yeah, this is
Concierge.
it's a concierge.
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 You don't
put
pronounce the
concierge.
G.
Was it a Svengali or a
It's not a
Svengoolie or a
Okay,
Svengali?
here. Look it up right now. I've got a friend who can say the word concierge. It's concierge. It's not concierge.
I'm from Chicago, man. I say Soldiers Field, Illinois.
It's possible I could have been
Did I-
mispronouncing it my
Jules.
whole
I
life.
say Jules.
Did I tell you guys that the job interview I was on with the Illinois?
I don't say soldier.
Did
Yeah, you said that one.
Did I told
Who
you on the
said that?
show,
You
or
did?
did I
No,
just tell you?
you
in the
didn't.
bar?
I didn't hear
You told me in private.
You pronounce it Illinois?
Okay, so I'm on a job interview, right? And I'm talking to a guy. He's big time in this company, and he this is when I knew it was going to go bad. He goes, where are you? I go, I'm in Chicago. He goes, oh, you know what? I have never been to Illinois, and I was like, I don't care where you're from.
Oh my
I
God,
know
dude.
how to pronounce. I don't call Arkansas Arkansas. I know how to pronounce California. I mean, how do you not know that Illinois? Are there people out there like? Do the other states pronounce the S? I don't understand what's happening here.
There's a
one
word
time
for
I heard
that.
someone say Phoenix,
Stupid?
but I know but it's
No,
phonetics.
it's
phonetics.
not. It's
Double
phonics.
stupid. Yeah.
Phonics.
It's
That's what I was going to say.
Phonics.
So, yeah, it is ignorant to say Illinois intentionally.
No, but that's, I
thinking
think
that's how
that's
it's
the way.
pronounced.
Yeah. I mean, and this is a professional person who's trying to hire me.
Maybe he said it on purpose to see if you would correct him.
But
and
I
because you
pronounce
didn't.
Milwaukee,
Oh,
Milwaukee.
so I would go. Oh, you dumb fuck.
Maybe he's Native American and that's how it's pronounced, like Milwaukee. Did you ever think of that, Matt?
No, I never thought of that. I never. You know why? Because that's the dumbest thing to think of ever. No, I never thought of that.
Oh, where do you live in Iroquois?
What?
Iroquois,
No.
isn't there an Iroquois? There's an Iroquois County in Illinois somewhere.
There's also a Will County, a Lake County,
Yeah.
a Cook County,
Comanche
a
County.
Union
We're
County.
not doing this. We're not. Stop it. Stop it. No,
Oh,
this
that'd
is
be a
chess
great
talk.
segment too.
The counties of Illinois.
States with a Springfield.
St. Clair
Go, Ted.
County.
No. Okay. You guys heard about the story of the baker in Colorado who would not make a gay wedding cake.
Yeah.
You guys heard about that, right?
Yeah.
Weren't there a few
So-
of them? But I did hear about.
Well,
that.
he was involved in another lawsuit because somebody asked
Wait,
him.
how do you tell if a cake is gay or straight?
Well, I don't think it's
And
the
how
cake.
do you
I
how
think
do
it's
you
the couple.
make?
I think it's the
I
couple.
don't think you can make.
No, I think it's the
a-
couple
a
asking for the cake.
You can't make a cake gay
No,
or
it's
straight.
the-
They're just born that
No,
way.
it's the couple. It's the couple.
I don't
asking
understand.
For the cake.
Why are you doing this?
It's the
Matt?
couple asking for the cake.
Yeah, the cup. Yeah. It was a couple of fellers.
Oh, so he didn't actually make a gay cake.
No, he did not. You can't make a cake gay.
Okay,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Hold on,
I
hold
thought
on.
you were saying otherwise.
I guess if you were, you know what, if you were didn't feel like hanging yourself, you could make a cake gay.
Like I said, I went to gay time. I'm okay.
Yeah, you did. Okay, so I guess another couple tried to get him to make a cake for a gender transition.
Yeah.
Right, and they're probably just fucking with him.
Well, they probably
right?
did it on purpose because
Yeah.
they know he was going to say no. Because they know
after this.
Yeah,
Cause
First of all,
right.
this guy's a jackass.
No, by saying they know they know he's going to say no, so they're just picking a fight.
So
they're just picking a fight.
He got involved in a lawsuit.
Yeah.
He got involved in a lawsuit, and it just ended. The lawsuit just ended. But I thought this would be funny. What if we called him and we asked him to make 1,000 dick-shaped cupcakes? Yeah, cupcakes shaped like dicks.
for a bachelorette party.
No, for a guy's party.
Oh.
No, for
Yeah.
for a bachelor party. Yeah, a gay bachelor party. So we asked him to make 1,000 dick-shaped cupcakes. I came up with cupcakes all by myself.
I see
by
you
the way.
did.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. I thought that'd be hilarious, right? Now I know why. And here's the thing. I don't want to defend this guy, but I know why he didn't want to make.
What was the outcome
a
of the,
cupcake.
what was the outcome
Hold on,
of the second
hold on.
case?
I'll tell you. I'll
Okay.
tell you. But I know why he didn't want to make the original
Why?
cupcake with the two guys.
Why?
Here's why. When you buy the figurines, you buy one guy and one girl. So if he takes two guys, he's going to have two girls left over.
They make that figurine.
No, you got to buy him as a couple.
Yeah,
They sell-
they make one with two guys.
But he didn't have any of those. He had a guy and a girl, and he would have been stuck with two girls. And if a lesbians get married, they don't eat cake; they only eat pie.
Oh,
Yeah, I went there.
is there-
Get it?
is there a two
Get
drink-
it? Pie?
Is there a
Get it?
is there a 2-drink minimum at this comedy club?
Dude, that's a vagina.
Oh,
joke.
is that? It's
a vagina joke.
that's another word for pussy.
Mark, we
Yes.
could tell you twice.
Oh,
okay,
my
I'll tell you. I'm going to
God.
explain
Oh,
this
I
to you
get it
after
now.
we go off the
Come
air.
on, man. That was. Come on, that was awesome.
So true story, real quick.
Wait, hold on. Okay, go on.
I'm sorry, on a side note. So at a Walmart, and this is true. This happened a few years ago. So there was a couple. I don't know where they were. Somewhere in the.
They're in Walmart.
Yeah, there was a man and a woman. They went to Walmart and they were going to get a birthday cake for their kid, and their kid's name, unfortunately, was like Adolf Hitler Smith. That's what they named their kid. And so Walmart obviously said, I guess it's actually against the law to name your kid Adolf Hitler. So, but they named the kid
I
Adolf
thought you were
Hitler.
going to say to put Adolf Hitler on a cake.
No, and the kid's name was Adolf Hitler, so they wanted the
That would
kid's
suck
name.
for Nick Fuentes
on the-
because I figured all of his cakes would have Adolf Hitler on
They
them.
want the name on the cake, and the daughter's name was like Herman Goring.
What?
Whatever,
No.
Mary Herman
yeah.
Goring. Yeah, so I mean, they were obviously naming their kids after vile Nazi figures. So obviously, Walmart reported on the authorities, and as a result, the parents lost their kids to DCFS because you can't name your kids after Nazi figures. So
I don't know if that's true.
that's true.
No, I think
That's a true story.
I think it's actually legal
a true
based
story.
on
That's a true story.
based on that, so that you don't have some shitbag doing that.
So
to their
anyway,
kid.
so what happened with this gentleman in Colorado?
Oh, he lost it. He's now. I mean, he lost it, so now he's going to have to make. He's
Did
going
he
to have
lose
to
the
make.
lawsuit?
He's gonna have
he
to-
lost
he's
the
gonna have to
lawsuit.
bake a
Yeah,
cake?
this one. They,
Oh, good,
So he
okay.
won the first one, but he lost this.
So
one.
Okay,
what if
good.
he just physically refuses to make the cake? What are they going to do to him?
You
guess-
can't
I guess they
discriminate. I
could-
mean, you can't.
They can't go to they can't go to any other baker.
It
anywhere.
happened in Indiana
Well,
too.
like I said, I
Yeah, it
I
did.
think
It
that they
did.
were probably just messing with him.
Yeah, there's
just,
because
Oh, that one, yeah.
because they know he's already refusing, so they just did it on purpose
Yeah,
to
just
just
cause
push his
angst.
buttons.
Look, I
Yeah.
have a really big problem, and I get upset I don't get angry anymore, but I get upset when
Isn't that the same thing?
when somebody no, I mean like I don't get like mad or steaming mad. It just upsets me when somebody is having a special moment in their life where they're getting married, and then somebody rains on their parade and says, "No, you can't have a cake because you're this way or that."
Why don't you just do this?
It sucks. I mean,
just
and
go
that's
someplace else.
But if I'm the cake guy, what I do is, okay, I'll make your cake, but just make the worst cake ever where it tastes like shit.
No.
Leave out a couple of ingredients. Make
now
it
you're
like
playing the bad guy.
No, I'm just saying, but like he's actually technically complying. It's called malicious
Why
compliance.
don't
He's
you just
complying.
make the cake and take the money?
Yeah, I
Who
would too.
gives a
Of course,
shit?
no, I agree with you. But
You would
let's-
open up a whole
Here,
new.
Of course.
Be,
I
just
agree
be
with
nice.
you.
Just
I
be
agree-
nice.
I agree
Why
with you
would you?
100%.
Why would you make somebody feel so horrible
Yeah.
on such a happy occasion? You tell them, "No, I'm not making you a cake because you're gay." That's a horrible
Yeah,
thing
I agree with that
to
100%.
do to somebody.
No, I agree
I mean,
100%.
it's a shit move. And,
So
and-
I applaud. I mean, I applaud them for sticking to their guns and like suing the guy or bringing attention to it because he deserves to have attention brought to him, and people should know.
But this is the second
Yeah, but
lawsuit.
now-
But this is the second
but
lawsuit against
see,
him.
now
he's
I-
still in business and everything.
Yeah,
but,
I would feel like he's going to get a lot of business from a lot of racist,
Sure,
and
I mean,
homophobic
yeah, but it's- I
assholes
don't
who
think
are
it's
gonna
good for
support him.
business.
Well, for
Yeah,
example,
I mean,
there's an
whatever.
example I think a few years ago. So I guess like this guy in New Jersey, he ran like whatever restaurant he ran. I guess he put like something in front of his restaurant saying he was a big time Trump supporter. So of course the cancel culture came out in full force trying to cancel him. And I guess as a result, his business actually doubled because
of course
the
it
other
did.
side, obviously was supporting him. Yeah, so there's a
I
lot
think
of that going
people
on.
ask
Walk
people,
away.
people that act like that are just. I mean,
Yeah, but just I mean, you know what? As much as you want to be that, when that couple walks in, and those guys are just like, "Hey, man, we want a cake." He's like, "I don't make cakes for you." It's like, you know what? Fuck you, and then you just leave. Right? I mean, honestly, just leave and go someplace
or
else.
say sure.
I don't think that's the answer.
It's a $30 deposit. I'll
I'm
make
not
your
saying
cake.
I wouldn't do that, but I could
But
see.
you're not gonna
I
change-
applaud somebody for. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I would do what you did. I just go find somebody
Yeah,
else.
right.
But I do applaud somebody that's putting the effort for it.
But
like,
if
push
I'm the owner,
envelope.
I'm just like, I'll just make the cake for anybody. What do I care? I just want you're in
No,
business
that's what
to make
Matt
money.
said, and I agree.
Well, that's what,
yeah.
that's
Make
what I
money.
said.
Yeah,
I mean,
so.
Why not? But yeah, you know what? When you fight that fight, it's gonna end up costing you money.
Yeah.
And this guy's gonna get publicity, and he's gonna look good to the people who
Yeah,
care.
yeah.
I wouldn't even give him the time of day.
You know what it's like? It's like the person who lives in like a HOA community who flies like a flag, and then the HOA wants them to take down the flag, and then they won't do it, and they end up in a lawsuit for the next 20 years over, over something small. Like, you hear about this all the time,
Yeah,
right?
but that's not the same thing.
Right, but it's
There's
it's
rules on HOAs,
right,
and
but
if you don't abide from them,
but it's the concept of it. The concept
Yeah,
is
but
like
there's
you could
kind of rules
comply.
when you open a business, isn't there? That you're just
No,
gonna
I
when
mean,
people
listen,
come in, you're
if
just
you-
gonna
if-
do
no,
it.
No,
it's
if
a
you
cake.
live, if you live in an HOA, there's a set of bylaws and rules already. So if you don't look at those and don't know what you're getting into in the first place, and then you break them and then you fight it, that's your fault. You're wrong. This
Yeah,
is
but
different.
sometimes the rules are stupid.
You don't know that this person's gonna, disrespect you or wrong you because he owns a bakery. You don't
Okay.
know what you don't expect that when you walk into a public place. You expect to be treated just like everybody else.
But don't private businesses have the right to not service people based on any reason because it's a private business? Or is
No,
that,
not
is
really.
That accurate?
Well,
Is that
you
accurate?
can't-
because he
can't
was saying it was
discriminate.
again, it was like that guy in Indiana. He was saying it was his
yeah,
religion.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
real. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
because I believe in a book that was written,
Right.
4,000 years ago or whatever.
4,200 years ago, to
Yeah,
be exact.
yeah, 4,200 years ago.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
Happy
either.
birthday.
But that's.
Oh, by the way, who wrote that book? Anybody you know?
Jesus. I mean, right? Didn't he write his own book? Isn't that
Jesus
an
didn't write
autobiography?
a book. He wasn't even around
Did
yet.
he have a?
Wait, that wasn't.
Well, there's a
an
New
autobiography?
Testament, the Old Testament. The New Testament is before Christ. The Old Testament is.
Well, he's
I
Jesus
mean, the New
Christ.
Testament is.
You're saying he couldn't have written that book before he was born.
Was it like a ghostwriter like Stephen King? He just wrote it under like a pseudonym or something.
If it was Stephen King, I would have read the Bible. Yeah, I would have read it. I've been like, oh man, that was a great book. When
That's
they made
it.
the movie,
Stephen King wrote it.
yeah, when they made the movie, it sucked. Man, the book was so much better. Okay, I love politics. I can't help it. You guys know that we're having a mayoral race in Chicago, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
believe it's pronounced mayoral.
mayoral. That's what I said.
I thought you said mayoral.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Jeez, got an English
And
teacher
somebody
here.
running,
kidding,
one of
I'm
the guys
kidding.
running is a millionaire, Willie Wilson. And he
It's
has
Dr. Willie Wilson.
Dr. Willie
he
Wilson.
makes
You're
a point
right.
to let
Sorry,
you know that
sorry.
every time.
He has an interesting take on crime. And this is his quote. Okay, this is his quote. This is going to run for Chicago mayor. His words,
is
exact words. Somebody run, chase somebody by foot or car. That police officer should be able to chase them down and hunt them down like a rabbit.
a rabbit. Interesting.
A rabbit.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a rabbit problem somewhere
I have
that
rabbits
I don't know
in my
about?
backyard, but it's not a problem.
Yeah,
My
but
wife
I mean,
loves
are
it.
they a problem? Are you constantly running them down and murdering them?
There are
or-
lots. There's rabbits. Rabbits are a problem in Minnesota. My dad shoots him. My father-in-law shoots
It's an
him.
interesting choice of words.
So is but your father-in-law is not going to become the mayor or a cop in
No.
Chicago.
And neither is Willie Wilson.
Yeah.
Actually, you're not allowed to shoot him, but he does.
I think there's like 8.
Wait.
I think overall there's 8 people
Are you
running
talking
for
about
mayor.
criminals or rabbits?
No, I
Rabbits.
think there's 8
Okay.
people running for mayor. And, let's face it, without going into detail with politics, it doesn't really matter who wins because you're probably going to get the same philosophy from that. So it's like the song "Old Boss," same as the new boss,
No,
same
they're
as
all
the old
different.
boss.
They're all different. You and I,
Really?
get to vote for him. By the way,
Oh,
he
okay.
doesn't.
Okay.
So we
And I heard you get to vote 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, I vote for my
Vote
wife
early,
and my,
vote often.
and my son. Yeah.
Vote early, vote often. All right.
Well, you live in the city. You're voting, right?
Yeah, I might.
Ted,
I might vote for you as a writing candidate.
Ted, when's the last time you voted? Liar.
I voted for Lyndon LaRouche and Admiral James Stockdale in the last election. That's my writing candidate forever.
When's the last time you voted?
I voted
Wait,
for
let's
James.
not talk
I voted
about.
for James.
Don't answer this.
I voted for.
Let's move on.
I voted for James
Do not
Buchanan.
talk.
James
Okay.
Buchanan for president.
I don't want to hear that you don't vote.
Okay.
'Cause this is going
So
to.
you guys, I don't know.
Are you
I
outraged?
stopped voting. I was a big voting advocate. I was. And then I just realized, that
Dude,
the
I
people,
don't even
no
know
one I
you
vote
guys.
for,
This is
no,
ridiculous.
nobody I
I
vote
vote,
for
I-
makes.
but
makes-
I've
but
never missed an election
No,
in my life.
I have a write-in vote. I do a writing candidate.
Well, that's
I vote for my own person.
well. You vote. I'm not asking you how you vote. I'm asking you if you
Yes,
vote.
I have my own writing candidate who I think
That's
is the best
fine.
person
I
for
don't
the
care.
I
To
don't.
vote.
I just don't do it anymore, man.
Don't tell me that, please, and don't.
What I got to pick from? It's South
Oh
Park.
my God, man.
A turd sandwich or a giant douche. I mean, I have nobody to pick from.
So that's
my
your
candidate's not
rationale why
running.
you don't vote.
Yes, I don't want him.
Okay.
I don't want him. I didn't want Biden. And I didn't want Trump.
Well, you're going to vote for me. So
Yeah,
I'll be your
yeah.
candidate next time.
Ted,
So you'll
the
be
next
voting.
time I
You'll
vote,
be voting.
the next time I vote will be in the 2024 election. It'll be for Ted.
Yeah. So he's voting. So
Yeah.
problem solved.
I'm sorry, my guy, my person isn't there.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
It's not what it's about, but okay, let's go.
What do you mean it's not what it's about?
All right, I don't want
I-
nice, Ted.
Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
somebody
If I can't talk about chess, then we can't talk about this.
Okay. All right. Well, here, let's do this. Let's talk about Vladimir Putin. Because last week he gave a speech at a
Now
German.
there's a guy.
Yeah, no, there's a guy you don't have to vote for. He's going to win anyway. But he gave a speech at a German university, okay, and he kind of shared his knowledge on everything.
Oh.
And one of the things he shared his knowledge
He was
on.
in Germany
Yeah, he was in
recently.
Germany.
I missed that.
Yeah. So he was giving a speech, and he talked about how important it was when you become the president to change the Constitution so you can stay president forever.
Makes perfect sense.
Which he did.
Which he did.
Makes perfect
Yes.
sense, yeah.
Yeah, he did that. Okay. He also talked about a couple other things.
and
He-
it worked. He's still there.
He talked about how to do it with class, but how to ride a horse shirtless. Yeah.
Are you sure that photo's not a deep fake?
No, I mean,
that's a real
he was
photo.
on the he was on the horse. I mean, it might have been a little.
He looked pretty good for a
touch-up.
70-year-old man.
They touched up his nipples for
Yeah.
sure.
He talked about how to steal a Super Bowl ring. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. He when he was here in America,
Wait, can we talk about
he
how-
stole.
Really?
He stole Bill Belichick's. He stole one of Bill Belichick's Super Bowl rings.
Yeah, good luck getting that back.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's never going to get it back.
So
but yeah, he did
what
that.
about Trump winning his golf championship at his own club, and even though he missed the first day, I love that one.
That's he's bragging about that. That's why he would make a good president.
No, didn't the
he
president?
literally did not
No, the
golf
pres-
in one
the-
round.
No, the president of North Korea, like not the current one, but his father. Didn't he have like eight holes in one? He was like minus 30, and he never golfed a day in his life. And
Yeah,
according to North Korea propaganda media,
Are you saying
the kid.
Trump's that good of a golfer that he can win a tournament and
probably-
miss a whole round?
No, I heard he is a good golfer. He is a good golfer.
No. He's a big hitter.
Big hitter.
He's a big hitter.
Big hitter
the
the llama.
Yeah, but I guess he's not a very good putter, and he's got like rock hands around the green.
So he's not a
They're
good.
so little. His hands are so little.
So he's not a good. They're average
Just
size.
makes his
They're
yeah,
average size.
just makes his dick look bigger. Okay, so this is what we'll end on. Okay, Teddy, you're running for president in 2024, and I've always said that in order for you to win, a lot of things have to happen.
Oh
Okay,
my God. Okay.
and they're happening.
I need $5 billion.
No. Well, we'll start on our campaigning, right? We'll start on our campaigning, but a lot of things have to happen for you to win, and I think the first kind of piece has fallen into place because it looks like Marjorie Green Jellybean, that's what I like to call her, is ramping up to be Trump's vice president.
This is going to be like a Sarah Palin moment all over again. I mean, this is going to be.
hold on.
I'm getting a Sarah Palin vibe here.
Well, no. I mean, here's the thing. You're going to lose out on the Jewish space laser people, and you're going to lose out on the white supremacist vote. But
hang on.
right, you'll probably get the vote of all the people who aren't total fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So that's really good. Okay.
I'm just looking
But
to
we
take a
have
common
to-
sense approach.
I mean, that's good. Okay, now if DeSantis runs, okay, you still lose the hardcore racist vote, and you're not going to get a single vote from any of the homophobes. But once again, you have everyone in America who isn't living in the 50s, and all the people who can accept that people are different and want different things, voting for you.
How about people just accepting that they want more money in their paycheck, less taxes, and safe from crime? I mean, forget the whole religious and the other silly stuff.
How are you going to stop crime?
No,
I'm so tired of listening to that. How are you going to stop crime? What are you going to do?
You know what? I'm with you on that.
Kill them all, let God sort them out. Problem solved.
Oh my God!
We can get onto that separately.
Jesus Christ.
It's a T-shirt Ted had growing up.
Yeah.
It's a
the
Megadeth.
one
It's a
t-shirt.
Megadeth song.
It's actually a quilt that I sleep with every night.
Now
a Megadeth
here's the
song.
last one, right? Because if Biden runs, you lose out, okay? You lose all the people who can't remember anything, okay? And don't know what's happening. But that's okay because I'm pretty sure they don't vote. But you'll have all the people who know what's happening. So, dude, there's a legitimate chance. You have a legitimate chance.
There's a niche market out
We
there.
told you what
There's
we
a-
have to
there's a niche
do.
market.
We have to legally change your name to just Ted, T-E-D. Okay, and then you're not going to get on the ballot. It's too late. You're not going to get on the ballot. So it's going to have
That's
to be
not true. There's still a chance. There's
How?
still a chance.
How do you
look,
get
I'm
on the
working on
presidential
it.
ballot?
I'm working on it.
Okay, so you don't know and I don't know.
So can I-
I'm
but I know it's
working
not
on it.
easy. So you could still run for president. You're not going to have a party affiliation. You're not going to be on the ballot.
Oh, there's going to be a party. Yeah, there's going to be a party in my mouth, and everybody's coming.
Well, that's not how it goes. But it's
You just rendered Mark speechless. No, listen. There's two types of politicians. There's like the Hillary Clinton politician. She has the public
Oh,
speeches.
don't say it.
She's got the private speech. So that politician's okay because she doesn't really believe what she says. She'll just say whatever she needs to say at the time to convince her audience is. The dangerous politician is the one who truly believes what they say. Those are the dangerous
that you?
ones. No,
You don't- you don't believe-
No, I
oh,
do believe. I do believe.
Ted
what I say.
doesn't believe anything
No, I
he
do believe what I say. But what I'm saying is,
he's dangerous
Is a
by
common,
his own
No, it's a
definition.
common sense approach. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just talking about real life stuff that matters to people: taxes, crime, inflation. Just keep it real simple. Stuff that actually exists in front of us,
Right.
within our face. Not the stuff that doesn't really matter. That's
Do
never going to
your
affect
job.
us. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
For example, climate change. Is it real? It probably is to some degree. Is it real to the extent that we're being told it is? We don't really know. We don't really know. All we know is that, you can't jeopardize an entire economy.
actually we do know
Listen, India and China.
definitively. we do know.
India and China are the world's biggest polluters. So putting caps on the average American person, penalizing them, is not
Yeah,
going
but
to change the
we gotta
global-
do something.
we have to do our part. We have to do our part, but not to the point where it's like impeding our ability to function on a daily basis. Okay, so and the people who are giving us speeches on climate change, I've already told you this before. John Kerry flying around in his private jet, using up more fossil fuel than all of us put together, lecturing us about climate change. That's a little hypocritical. So we have to get rid of these limousine liberals, which is what they're called.
Wait a minute. So I know we're going out after the show,
Are
but
we?
I've had my car running the whole time just to keep it nice and warm. Is that wrong? Am I John Kerry Jr. right now?
But it's an electric car, so it's okay.
Did you burn up 10 tons of jet fuel?
Yeah.
Blowing up your car. Okay.
Oh yeah, my car's fast, dude. It's very fast. I like it. Yeah, I like driving fast.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything. You said we're going out after this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got
'Cause
hypnotized.
I'm starting to get the
Yeah,
shakes.
since you guys,
I'm
yeah,
starting
since
to get
Ted's
the fucking
drinking
shakes
yeah,
in.
since Ted's
let's
drinking
wrap this up.
coffee, I've had one beer. Ted's drinking coffee, and I don't even. What are you still drinking your non-alcoholic beer?
Yeah,
The NA.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why. Yeah. We got to do it. Okay. So let's put this thing to bed. I feel. You know what? I feel terrible that our sponsor or our guest didn't have a chance.
Yeah, hopefully
to
we
come on.
can get her back after technical difficulties
Yeah,
are resolved.
yeah. You know what? I guess that's the problem with not editing, right? We didn't have a chance to stop and like fix it and do whatever. But like I said, I'm just gonna have to go with. I'll go with it's my fault. I'll go ahead and take the blame, but I don't believe it.
You'll take full responsibility.
Yeah, I'll take full. I take full responsibility. Thank you. And as I take full responsibility, I just like to point over at somebody else who
and,
did it.
And you want to offer your deepest apologies.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Okay. So let's put this thing to bed, Teddy. I'll give you first shot at last word. What do you want to leave us with this week?
I enjoyed this episode. Actually, we talked about a variety of things. and
And
hopefully
you actually remembered that we did?
I
so
remember
that's
that
nice.
we did, and I like cars. What the fuck? Whether it's an Uber or a car that I own.
color blue. It's my favorite. All right, Marquise.
Vote and vote often. Please, don't listen to these two buffoons. Exercise your right to vote.
Yeah. You know what? I say absolutely.
No, it's okay. Don't stop. That's it.
Don't tread
There's
on me.
no rebuttal here.
That
was my
last
final
words.
thought.
Okay, I have my last words.
words.
Okay. You know what? You know why I don't vote?
We do vote.
No, you know why I don't vote? Because I just want somebody who makes sense. I don't want to vote for a left, and I don't want to vote for a right, and I don't want to have to pick between two piles of shit. I want somebody who actually will do something. I want somebody who will lower my taxes, make my life a little bit better, will actually, like, when the reckless spending goes on, they'll be like, hey, man, I just pointed to 4 people that recklessly spend. You got to get rid of them. I'm not doing this. I'm voting against this. I want to have a balanced budget. I don't want to spend $80,000 on a toilet.
Oh, by the way, just on a closing note, I just read today that I guess the quote unquote the inspector general who kind of oversees the the national budget. I guess they discovered $5.5 billion in fraudulent PPE loans that people obtained for COVID using fake Social Security numbers. So there you go. There's
how do you have
$5.5 billion down the drain,
Like
right
a
there.
fake how?
What does that have to do with voting?
Well, because someone's not minding the store.
Yeah, we got to
Someone's
So
not minding
vote
the
them
store.
out. You can't
That's
if you
what
don't vote.
That's what we've been saying.
vote them out.
Vote them out.
Vote
Do
'em
you know
out.
how many senators have been in there for 20, 30, 40 years?
If you don't
50
like them,
years.
vote them out. That's all I got to say.
But they're not.
They're not voting
They're
them
not
out.
being voted out. They're not being voted
voting
out.
them out. They have their kingdom.
Yeah.
Their
They're fiefdom.
state is a kingdom.
Yeah.
The people decide.
Yeah.
If you don't vote, then you don't have a say.
They're public servants. They
if
work
you don't
for
vote,
us.
you don't have a say.
Yeah.
Shut up and move on. You're not voting. What difference does it make?
You know what?
We are voting.
You know
That's
what?
my- if
Voting
you
for our
don't-
candidates.
No.
I don't
This
wanna
is-
hear
This is
your
what he's trying to
opinion
do.
'cause
He's
you
trying
don't
to. He's trying to like go. Oh yeah, I'm going to vote. But
no,
you know what?
I'm not saying that at
I'm
all.
not going to vote. Now,
Good.
now I'm
Then
not
don't
going to vote
complain.
more.
Don't
I'm gonna-
complain.
I'm going to vote.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I'm going to vote less.
Okay.
I'm actually going to vote less.
No, we're not complaining. We're offering alternate solutions.
No, you know what? I'm actually going
No,
to
you
fuck
can't
up.
if you
I'm
don't
gonna- I'm
vote.
going to fuck up other people's voting so they can't
You
vote.
forfeited your right to complain and bitch and have an opinion.
I used
about
to,
it
you
if
know
you're
what?
not
That used to
voting.
be the thing I used to say when people say, "Oh, I don't vote." I say, "Well, then you can't complain." Hey, you still can complain. There's no difference. It doesn't matter. All right. So here's the deal, and I'll let everybody know. You know, if you listened all the way to the end of the show, we got a lot of stuff going on. On Saturday, we're gonna do a show. Okay, but I don't know when it's gonna air. Okay, so this one will be posted. It's Thursday night. We're gonna post this one right away before we go to the bar. But Saturday we're gonna do a show, and I don't know when it's gonna come out. It'll come out within the next week or so, but I don't know exactly when. On Wednesday, we have, God willing, and Zoom works, we are going to have a couple of players from the Savannah Bananas. Okay, and it is a baseball. It's like this really cool baseball thing.
It's
if you get a
awesome.
chance to check
Yeah,
it out,
nice.
we'll post videos and all this stuff so you guys can see what it is.
Yeah.
And after you talk to them, it is really, really cool. It is like baseball, but fun and cool and not 4 hours long.
Yeah.
It is insane. Okay, so kind of listen to what's coming up. We got a whole bunch of neat things coming. I've talked to a whole bunch of people, and hopefully their Zoom works, or I can just figure out how to do it. 52 shows, 54 shows, 55. I think I do.
Well, you've been doing pretty good. Obviously sometimes there's going to be a little slippage, so it happens.
A little shrinkage.
Oh, and our
What was
website
going-
our website was down for a week. It's up now.
Oh, yeah. If you want to listen to the show, tell everybody vote for Ted, VOTEFORETED, or thereal3idiots.com. Go there. You can see some stuff. We got a link to the shows and everything, and we'll be adding more stuff. Yeah, it was down, but it was my fault totally. I let Mark do it. So, no, just kidding. Don't get mad at me. Look at him. He is, oh, man.
I
he's mad.
can't be mad at you, man. I'm good.
All right,
that
so-
was my.
So angry.
Yeah. All right. So listen, enjoy, have fun, tell everybody about it. If you get a chance, wherever you're at, rate our show. Give us 5 stars. Give us 6 stars. It's 6. It's one more
Out
than
of
5.
out of 20.
Out of 20. It's an
No.
8. It's an 8 out of 10.
6 out of
Out of
5.
5. 8 out of 5. All right. And listen, enjoy, and we will see everybody next week.
Vote for Ted.